Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. This is your February 2020 romance horoscope for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm going to break this into 4 groups. So in a moment I'm going to show you the 4 groups and you can pick which group resonates with you most. There will be timestamps down below so you can go right to your group. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new content. And if you enjoy this, of course, feel free to leave a like as well as a comment. So these are what the 4 groups look like. So for this first group, the choice is the Ace of Diamonds. For the second group, you have the 6 of Hearts. For the third group, the King of Clubs. And for the fourth group, the last group here, we have the 9 of Clubs. So go ahead and choose the group that resonates with you most. I'm going to go ahead and go right into this first group here. So this is if you picked the Ace of Diamonds. I'm going to go ahead and show you what these cards look like. So we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Mercury. The Magician. The King of Wands. And Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and flip these cards around. There is a lot here about patience and being willing to plant the seeds that you want to manifest, and planting the seeds about what it is that you want to be a part of. What is truly of the highest value for you? What is it that you are truly looking for? And there is a lot here to remind you about this clear communication with the universe, and that you are a co-creator that can manifest and create what it is that you want to bring in. And so there is a lot here about stepping into your true power, stepping into what it is that you want to manifest, what it is that you want this relationship to look like. So we're going to get into this. So starting off with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, there's something big about knowing what it is that you want to be a part of, what it is that you find value and appreciation in. And so there is a major choice that needs to be made about what it is that you are being a part of and taking part in as far as relationships go. And this is big time for those of you who are single. There's also something here about those of you who are in a relationship, knowing your values, knowing that this connection is right for you, that it is worth it. And so there are big questions that need to be made, big choices that need to be made within yourself about what you are choosing to be a part of, where you're planting those seeds to manifest. And this does translate into the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, where you'd have to start planning, you have to start planting those seeds for what it is that you want to come about. And so there is a big lesson here about patience, about taking your time and understanding and knowing what it is that you want to bring in. And so there is a lot that is manifesting for this group in terms of the relationship that you are seeking. But there is something big here where the universe is asking you to be patient and to know exactly what it is that you want to manifest and bring in. And once again, with Mercury here, you have to communicate your desires, communicate what it is that you are seeking. And so for this group, there is something big here about having this clear and open communication with the universe as to what it is that you want to bring in. And so make sure that you are specific about what it is that you're looking for, what you want this to look like. Again, this is whether you are in a relationship or single. There's something big here about this clear and precise communication about what it is that you want, about what it is that you're seeking. And so for many of you, this is going to be, for those of you who are single, who need to communicate with the universe and to be patient to allow all of this to manifest and to come about. And for some of you out there, there is something big about communicating with your partner about what it is exactly that you want, that you are seeking and looking for. And once again, with the Magician here, there is something big about this communication with the universe, about this manifestation and this patience, knowing your power, knowing that you have the power to create and manifest what it is that you want and desire. And so this is coming through very strongly about being very specific and being clear about what it is that you want to bring in and what it is that you are creating and being a part of. And very positive, as this is many of you who know what it is that you want, who are confident, who are ready. But again, there is something about being patient, making sure that you are stepping into what is of the highest value to you, what serves you best. And so continuing to stay in this positive, joyful, confident energy that you are exuding and being patient, taking your time to get to what it is that you are seeking is important. Staying in this positive frequency and holding the faith, being patient, waiting for these results to come about. And so Aquarius is here where, once again, you must be in the frequency of what you are looking for, in the frequency of what serves you and benefits you to the highest degree. And so there is something here about this connection and this clear communication with the universe about what it is that you are seeking and what it is that you want to come about. And this patience, there's something about Aquarius that is very futuristic. And so there is something very beautiful coming out of this, but you must have this patience and you must work with the universe in order to manifest this and bring this in. So that was for the first group. Very positive, just needing to have some patience and to take your time. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the second group. So this is if you picked the Six of Hearts and you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm going to go ahead and show you what these cards look like. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, materialism, Leo, Jupiter in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Libra in reverse, Air, Venus, Saturn in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords in reverse, and lastly, Taurus. So I'm going to go ahead and flip these around. And so immediately with this group, there is this disharmony here. There is something that isn't right, doesn't feel right, doesn't feel good to you. Feels a lot like this is a prison, like you are trapped in this experience. And there's something big here about being in your full joy and happiness and being true to who you are. And so there is something big here about getting out of this situation that doesn't hold this joy, this happiness, this true balance within you. There is something big here about finding this balance and this worth and this security within yourself through your freedom, through your independence, through knowing who you are. And so there is a lot here about detachment and breaking free from an old experience. And for some of you, from a current experience that you are in. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So starting off with the Seven of Swords in reverse, this does not feel right. Things are out of sync, out of alignment. And for many of you, this is a situation from the past that you are holding on to that is creating this disharmony, this dis-ease within yourself that needs to be released, needs to be removed. And for some of you, this is a current relationship that you are in that is not truly serving you, that is not truly in true harmony with who you are. And so there is a lot here that needs to be removed. There's a lot here that needs to be released and let go of. And we also see this big time here with materialism in reverse. And this is the Devil card if you follow the Rider Tarot deck. There's something here where you feel trapped, you feel caged in this experience. And this is an attachment. This is holding on to an old experience that doesn't serve you, that doesn't benefit you. And so this is where, for many of you, you need to release and move on and let go of these experiences in order to find that true happiness and that true joy that you are looking for. And so there's a lot of releasing, there's a lot of letting go that needs to take place for this group. And we see that here with Leo, that you need to be in the true authenticity of who you are, that you need to find that true joy and that true happiness within yourself. And so there is something big here with this group that is removing yourself from a past situation that no longer serves you, that is leaving you feeling trapped in a situation that is not beneficial and does not hold that true joy and passion. And so it is time for you to move on, and it is time for you to focus on yourself and what is of service to you and what benefits you to the highest degree in your life. And so again, this is a big situation for many of you in this group where you need to detach yourself from this relationship, from this experience, from this past memory. Because you're not growing, you're not learning from this experience, you're not getting anything out of this experience. With Jupiter here in reverse, this is a very negative experience. This is an experience that is feeling like a trap, that is feeling like you are caged into something that is not of any benefit to you, that does not bring you any of that happiness and joy into your life. So this is a time to let go. This is a time to release so that you can grow and expand in this area. And this is continued with the Sun, where once again, not receiving that joy and that happiness and that passion. And so this is an experience that needs to be released. And there is something big with the Sun card in reverse, where you have to find this happiness and joy within yourself. And you have to release these old experiences and attachments that don't serve you in your life. So this is an old relationship, an old experience that is detrimental to you, that does leave you feeling caged and is miserable. And so this is something big that you must release. And we see Libra in reverse here. We're once again similar to that Seven of Swords that we started out, where this is not in the right alignment for you. This is not truly balanced. And there is something big where Libra is the sign of relationships, where this is dealing with partnership, where this is dealing with understanding, this alignment, this balance, this ability to negotiate and compromise and work together. And there's something big here where this is not made possible in this experience. And again, this is whether this is a past experience or an experience that you are currently in where this is not working out. You can't come to an agreement and understanding. And so this is feeling like a prison, a cage. This is not working. This is not in the true harmony and alignment that serves you in your life. And so this is an area where you must release and let go and really focus on yourself. There's something big here about looking at yourself. And so for those of you who are trying to please or trying to make something work that doesn't work for you, this is the area where you must release and let go of that which doesn't serve you. So there's a big call for this group to focus on yourself and your own needs, your own securities, setting those boundaries for yourself. And again with air here, time to let go and release. To have that freedom, to have that fresh breath of air by releasing and letting go of this experience that doesn't serve you. And with Venus here, you must do what does serve you. You must do what you do love and what you are passionate about and what you desire. And so there's something big once again about going within yourself and finding that security, finding that love within yourself, and not in this partnership that is detrimental to you, that does not bring you this true happiness and joy, that is a cage or a prison. And so it is time for you to break free and do what brings you that love and happiness within yourself. Because once again with Saturn here, very similar to that materialism card in reverse, where this is feeling like a prison. This is feeling like you are trapped or caged into or committed to something that is not of service to you. That you don't find that true joy and happiness in. That you aren't in the position that you want to be in here. And so it is a major time for this group to let go and detach from this experience as it no longer serves you in your life. Once again, to find that true balance, to find that grounding, to find those boundaries within yourself where you are doing what is of service to you, where you are doing what you love that brings you that joy and that happiness and that worth within you. And so the focus becomes on you and your life and what is truly of balance in your life. And so for many of you, you have things to figure out within yourself. Not a huge focus on relationships here, as there's a lot to look at within yourself. Because once again, with this Page of Swords, you don't feel free. You don't feel like you have gone through the experiences of hardship and released. It's time to release and let go. And we do end with Taurus, where you must do what is of value, of worth to you, where you find that true security and that true balance, that true grounding within yourself. And so there's a big question here of what is of the highest value to you? Where do you find that true worth in? And there is something here about how Taurus is a very stubborn sign. And so if you are in the negative vibrations of holding on, not wanting to let go, once again, there's something big here about releasing and letting go of this situation that no longer serves you. So that was for the second group. We're going to go ahead and move on to the third group. So this is if you picked the King of Clubs and you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is for you. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards. So we have the Five of Swords. the Eight of Pentacles, Pluto, the Chariot, the Empress in reverse, and water. So I'm going to go ahead and flip these around. And for this group immediately, there is a lot of positivity here. There is a lot of room for growth, for learning, for improvement. And there is something big where it is time for you to wait for everything that you have worked for, everything that you have asked for to come about. And so, for many of you, you are going through a transition. You're going through a great change where this is your time, this is your moment where everything is going to flow in accordance with everything that you have asked Spirit for, everything that you have worked for here for this relationship. And so you are being intuitively guided in the direction of what is of service to you. You are being asked to go with the flow and to understand that this is your time to find this value, this worth, this security, this relationship. So we're going to go ahead and discuss this. So starting out with the Five of Swords, many of you going through great changes in your life, learning a lot, you went through a lot. And this is your time where it is time to learn and experience something new. And so it is your time where you've put in a lot of work, a lot of effort to learn and develop. And so there are things that are opening up to you. And with the Eight of Pentacles, this is where it is time for you to patiently wait for everything that you have asked for, everything that you have worked for to come about. You are coming to the completion of this journey that you have gone through, that you have worked through. And so things are becoming very harmonious now. Things are coming into the space of what you've asked for, what you've worked for. You are manifesting the reality that you want for yourself as far as this relationship. And again, this is if you are single or in a relationship, that this is big time where your experiences have paid off, where you are shortly getting the results that you have asked for. And again, this is a process. This is an experience where you have gone through many changes, many difficulties, many lessons here with Pluto. And you are being reborn into this space of getting that connection that you have asked for, of going deeper into this area that you have prayed for. And so big answers coming up for this group as you are intuitively being guided in the direction with the Chariot here of where you need to go. And so there is a big call here to trust in your intuition, to trust in your inner knowing of where you are headed, where you are going. And so, what is the ultimate choice? What is the direction in which you are going? Follow your heart, follow your intuition, because you have this internal knowing, and this is your time where you have done the internal work to come to this space to receive this blessing. So, this is a great group to be in, but make sure that you are once again following your intuition, trusting in that inner knowing, as this is leading you to what is of the highest value, to what is loving, and what is truly secure and beneficial to you. And so it is important here to make a choice based on your internal knowing and not to just rush into something that looks good. Going with the flow of the universe, trusting your internal knowing, navigating your way through this, and not quickly making an emotional decision, but instead taking your time to ease your way into this experience. So, big lessons about following your intuition, your internal knowing, and going with the flow of the universe for this group. So that was for the third group. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the fourth group. So this is for if you pick the 9 of clubs and you are a Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. This is for you. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the cards look like. So we have the 7 of Cups in reverse, the 2 of Wands in reverse, Aries, the 9 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and Gemini in reverse. So there's a lot immediately here about making a choice, making a decision, taking the offering, navigating through, making the decision, going for what you want, leaving behind these old memories, these old experiences, so that you can move into this new space. And so a lot of people in this group who are single, as there is a new experience, a new doorway, a new opportunity opening up to you as you make a choice and a decision within yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and turn these around. And we're going to get right into this. So starting off with the 7 of Cups in reverse. There's a major choice and decision that you need to make about what it is that you desire, what it is that you're looking for. And so, what direction are you going in? What are you choosing as far as how this relationship's going to go, what it's going to look like? It is time to make a major decision here. And we see that once again with the 2 of Wands, where you are internally being navigated in the direction that you need to walk in. The universe is speaking to you, giving you the guidance and the direction of where your journey is headed. And so there is something big here where it's time to listen to your internal guidance and to make a choice, make a decision, Go for what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, what it is that you know is right for you. There's something big here that is about the confidence and the instinct to act and to go for what it is that you want here with Aries. And so it is time to take action. It is time to go for what you want as you are being given the guidance and the direction. And so follow your instincts, follow what you are being guided in the direction of, as this is supporting where you are headed. Now, many of you, this hesitation to act, to go for what you want, to make this choice, this decision, does have big time to do with releasing these past memories, these past experiences that you have had. Many of you holding on to the past with this Nine of Pentacles. There is something big here about remembering a past relationship or a past experience and what it felt like, what it looked like, and wanting to go back to this past experience. So it is time to release and let go of the past and move forward. And so many of you in a healing process of letting go of a previous experience so that you can open the doorway for a new experience. And this is where there's nothing happening. The universe is not making anything happen for you until you make this choice, this decision within yourself to heal and process and let go of this old experience. And so many of you stuck at a standstill, needing to come to this decision within yourself to release and let go. And for many of you, this is this new relationship that is waiting for you, that you are being navigated in the direction of, is twin flame or soulmate. This is a divine connection. But once again, with Gemini here, you have to be open to moving forward into this new experience. And so once again, there's something big here about letting go and releasing so that you can make room to move into this new space. And so time to let go of old experiences so that you can make room for this new experience for this fourth group. So thanks so much for watching. If you are new to this channel, once again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new content. And if you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like as well as a comment. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.